Chapter 1. Let's get one thing out of the way. Bare-knuckle fighting hurts. A lot. I was never afraid of standing and trading punches or kicks. There's a rush to feeling light on your feet and untouchable. But as I got older, the speed goes and the soreness after a heavy sparring session just didn't justify the enjoyment anymore. Recovery took ages, and eventually, I found myself eyeing grappling as the smarter option. Chapter 2. The trauma tax. Every fight taxes the body in ways people don't talk about. Split skin, aching bones, tendons humming in protest. Martial arts has always been both a shield and a mirror, a way for me to process childhood violence, professional stress, and all the leftovers from immigrant life and single fatherhood. Bare-knuckle fighting? More trauma, extra blood. But here's the embarrassing bit. I got absolutely smashed in my first BJJ classes. Years of striking experience didn't save me from being humbled by people half my size and twice as bendy. It made me completely rethink my own martial arts journey, even my ego about being tough. Chapter 3. The old school teaching challenge. I quickly found another hurdle, dealing with the archaic way BJJ was taught. Classes were a dizzying parade of technique of the day, most of which I'd forget by next week and rarely managed to fit into my own game. Then, just as confusion peaked, it was time to roll to the death. The intensity rivaled my old stand-up sparring sessions, where it was always about winning the match, not learning. My body aged, but some traditions never did. Chapter 4. The ego illusion. Bare-knuckle fighting fed my ego, but BJJ shredded it. Blue belt or not, you get squashed, stretched, and choked, sometimes by someone who looks more accountant than assassin. The tap isn't defeat, it's an education. Chapter 5. The law enforcement reality. There's another uncomfortable truth. In law enforcement, being caught on camera head-kicking an offender, even in self-defense, always looks terrible. No context, just a viral clip, and suddenly you're cast as the villain. With BJJ, you can control a situation, protect yourself, and avoid that headline moment. Trust me, it's a whole lot easier to explain a collar choke in court than a spinning back kick to the head. Chapter 6. Finding my groove. Even though grappling was brutally difficult at first, my joints still whimper at the memory. As I got better in the grappling arts, I started to love it. I learned to adjust my training to suit my body type and age, making the most of leverage and technique, not just brute force or youth. Chapter 7. Community and longevity. Bare-knuckle tournaments are solitary. BJJ gyms are communities. I want to wrestle until I'm 70, not retire because my body finally mutinied. Chapter 8. The logic of survival. In martial arts, in law enforcement, and in life, BJJ became my glue. Skill over brute force, cleverness over fury, longevity over quick fixes. Who knew the scenic route would be on the mat, not in the ring?